Here's the FireX FXW-1. I got this weekend. It's a hardwired alarm, as you can see there. And it's got the old-fashioned horn right there. So, here we go. Huh? That's not what I've heard. On the internet, it's made a little... But no, it actually does. Actually, the sound you heard was from an old Rescue 911 episode where there was an apartment fire in D.C., I think it was. Yeah, it was. And the apartment didn't have its own central fire alarm system, so this lady that was upstairs babysitting some kids, she didn't realize that there was a fire. And then she went to the door to check, and then she noticed it was black out there. So I slammed the door. Slam. And then she says, and that's when the smoke alarm went off. And then there was one of these. It's mounted on a wire mold back box. But instead of the sound, it made the sound. Actually, they edited in a 120 hertz buzzer sound too. Kind of like a game show buzzer type sound. To my ears, it sounds more like this sound. So the two layered together would sound like this. Now, the Rescue 911 segment was up on YouTube for a while. A user had posted it, but then they had taken it down. So, at first I thought that, it was no longer available. But then just now, on a whim, I decided to search Rescue 911 Fire for their fire segments. And lo and behold, another user had uploaded that one. So I'll put the link in. And I was also wrong about the fire alarm system. The apartment did have a fire alarm system, but the fire alarm system did not have any smoke detectors or heat detectors or sprinklers. So it didn't go off until someone pulled the pole station. Or at least, according to the reenactment, pulled the pole station. And the alarms were 6-inch bells. And again, according to the reenactment. But yeah, for some reason, if I tap it like that and it kind of makes a loud noise, it'll actually go off. But usually, see, sometimes it's temperamental. See, I've got the button pushed in there. The reason why I think it does that, I'll unplug it. Kind of discharge it. Now this cover's not supposed to come off, but somehow it did. So, but I'll let you see the inside. There's the horn, as I mentioned, and there's the sensor. But the test button actually hits these little things up here, because there's a little washer there next to the test button. Also notice the test button. As you can see, this one's got the tiered design. That went too far. As you can see, it's got the tiered design. Well, many others have a dome design. Kind of like how First Alerts had both types. Most of the others I've seen on the internet, like this, have the domed test button. But as you can see, mine's got the tiered design. And as I found out with the early guard models, that type with the little spikes like that often doesn't work very reliably as far as testing. Of course, you could always use the smoke to test it. But anyways, that's my FireX FXW-1A.